Yo, how good of you to join us in. For today, we look into who Freddy was and what he represented. Was he good or was he evil? That's what we're looking for.
Freddy Eynsford Hill was a side character in the play Pygmalion, written in 1912 by George Bernard Shaw. To the careless reader, he may seem an ordinary chap, but don't let his actions deceive you, for he holds many dark secrets.
Freddy grew up with his mother and his sister. They enjoyed living in the upper class with an abundance of wealth. Unfortunately, they lost that wealth to an undisclosed reason and are running out of time before they lose that status and respect they had for their name. So if they wish to stay in that realm of wealth, they must find a way to regain it. Freddy's mom wanted both her children to marry into wealthy families to try and get their wealth back. But Freddy wanted to be with a poor and poverty-struck flower girl, Miss Eliza Doolittle, the play's main character. Freddy is portrayed as a man in love. He sends letters to Eliza, and his only participation in the play Pygmalion pushes that narrative. But to understand what Freddy is exactly, you must first learn about his creator, George Bernard Shaw. George Bernard Shaw was born on July 26, 1856 in Dublin, Ireland, to which he later moved to London as an Irish playwright and critic. Near the 1880s, Shaw had established himself as a respected theatre critic, and near the 1900s, he had joined the gradualist Fabian Society. The Fabian Society was a socialist movement headquartered in London and was created in 1884. The purpose of the group was to push for a democratic socialistic reform of the government, rather than a revolutionary overthrow. How nice. Shaw was very open and front with his political views. He opposed things like vaccinations, promoted things like eugenics. He later, near 1920, renounced the Fabian Society, and he spoke with admiration of dictatorships like Stalin and Mussolini. You can look for yourself to see where either of those leaders went, but Shaw first came into politics after reading a book called Progress and Poverty. This made him yearn for a more socialist society. This brought on his love for the working class poor person, or his hate for the fact that some people live rich while others starve. This brings us to Freddy. Freddy is the villain, Richmond, vanquished by the poor. He is also the union between the poor coming to some wealth, that being represented as with Eliza, and the rich himself coming to meet at that level in a socialist hell utopia.